Hello, YouTube. What's up? Trickster here again, bringing you episode 3 of my life lessons with Trickster. And I just got finished recording episode 2, and you should definitely go check that out on my channel. And this is going to be progressing. These 3 episodes are going to be tightly knit. It's going to be like a string. Because first I covered respect, but then I covered friendship in episode 2. This is episode 3, so I figured let's keep that progression rolling, and we're gonna go and talk about relationships. And I'm not talking friendly relationships, I'm talking about going out with somebody, dating. This is not something I have a lot of experience in. I will admit I have not spent a lot of time dating. And that's just how it is. Sometimes people don't go out as much. A lot of people think a relationship is something that you should just have a high track of. I don't believe in such. I believe a relationship should be meaningful rather than have a large quantity of them under your belt. But that is the way the generation has passed through. And in my opinion, a relationship should be very caring. If they don't care a lot for each other, it's not going to work out. It's not going to end well. And especially if it's just like they don't really talk, they barely understand each other, they don't have any of the same interests, and they just have conflicting lives, but they just said, oh yeah, whatever, sure. They're not going to go for it. They might make a month, maybe. In this world, they might make a year, but they're not going to be happy. And it's going to end up with cheating, heartbreak, maybe, and a whole bunch of drama. And it's stupid because relationships should make you happy. It should make you feel good. And in a relationship where one person is cheating, that's not a relationship. That's stupid. Retarded. Because cheating is a waste. Because, one, if you're not happy, why are you still going out with them? Leave them. Just make it easier, because cheating is much harder to deal with than just straight up breaking up. Because if you just say, it's not working out, it's not working how it used to, we're kind of separating, I don't want to go out with you anymore, it's going to be easier than going like, oh yeah, by the way, I was going out with this other girl while I was going out with you, so yeah, I think it's over now. Doing that is much harder to deal with, and it's better for the other person, and it should be morally better to you to just break up with them rather than cheat on them, because that's just wrong in so many ways. And I think cheating should technically become a crime, because it's people who are very religious see it as a crime already because they consider it adultery even if the person's not married, but it's still a form of that. I'm not very religious, but I still think it's a crime, because in a form that's emotional assault, basically, because you're devastating the other person. It's destructive to the other person sometimes. If the other person cared at all, they're done. They're gonna be wasted. They're gonna wanna go get high and drunk and pick up all sorts of drugs and become emo and cut themselves and quite possibly even be suicidal. And that's wrong. And if that's how a relationship ends, then you shouldn't have probably gone out in the first place, because that's stupid. If you're gonna end up doing that in the end, then it's not worth it. And you should always make each other happy. If you're not making each other happy, then you're not a relationship. You're friends with benefits at best. And to be quite honest, even going through a very small number of relationships, the best relationships are really when you can talk to each other and be yourself. Because if you're not yourself around them, you're just gonna not work. You're just gonna conflict with yourself. And you're gonna conflict with them. And that's not gonna work either. So, really, relationships are a tough thing to deal with. They really are. Which is why I stayed away from them until now. And going through waiting for somebody who actually does care and I care back has helped a lot, because I've been a lot happier since I've been going out with my current girlfriend, who I love dearly. And that's how it should be when you're going out with somebody. Young or not, people think, oh, you're too young to be dating seriously. What the fuck is wrong with you? Blah, 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 blah. You're never too young. It's impossible to be too young. Because if you wait too long, you're going to be too old. And you're going to be basically on the verge of dying. And then you're going to find somebody and then you're going to get married now. Start young. High school is a good point because people stop changing themselves in high school. Maybe after high school when they mature is probably a better time now. But personally, high school is a good place to start maybe. And everybody makes the mistake of saying the friend zone. If you're in there, you're screwed. Do not listen to that. Never listen to that. You should always start out as a friend. You should get to know each other, and then you can be 100% certain that you're similar, because if you're not friends, you're not gonna go out well. I think that about covers everything. This has been recording for about 7 minutes. I hope it can still go up. I think it will, considering it's not my phone. But that was me rambling about relationships and my views. And that's what I feel. So if you think the same, you can like and favorite the video. And comment what you think. Comment your opinions on things. Because I love to hear your opinions. I love to hear your feedback. So you can go ahead and do that. And yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe. That gives me all the more reason to make these videos, and liking and favorite and doing the new thing called responsing is another cool thing that they just added, which I might decide to go into and talk about at some point. My big announcement that I mentioned in the last video is I did download a version of Fraps. It's the full version. I just can't get it to work. So hopefully I can figure out how that works soon, and I will bring you some gameplay shortly. But these two series are vlog series, so they will continue to stay in this format unless I have something really cool to do in the background. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening to me ramble. Again, like, favorite, comment, and even try that new response thing if you want. It's all cool. I have no idea what response does yet, so thank you for watching again, and good night. I hope you learned something.